Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to Everybody Dance Radio, live from the Feedback headquarters. This month, we're joined by Callum Jones, aka Room 2, and Jay Devlin from the heavyweight local brand, Glass. How are we, boys?
I'm all good, Ben. How are you, lad?
I'm good. Thanks for asking, lad.
I'm good as well, brother.
Got to share that mic as well. I always start things off just by sort of talking about how you got into DJing and sort of where your journey began. So where did it begin?
Well, for me, I think everyone always says this. I've got an eclectic music taste, and
Yeah.
I've always had a range of music when I was younger. And then I think when I was about 18, 19, my brother took me to see Greg Wilson in...
Heavy.
I think he was in town somewhere. I kind of fell in love with that disco sound.
Yeah.
And then... I didn't even think about DJing, to be fair. I just fell in love with the music, and I was always the one in college who'd be on the AUX playing some boss tunes at house parties or whatever. So I always thought I had a bit of a feel for it, but I was massively into the gym, and at one point I got injured, and I thought, now's the perfect time to get some decks and try and practice it. From there, kind of practiced in my room, put a 15-minute mix out, and it went quite well. Like people liked it, and then Adam Ryland's Entasia.
Oh, yeah.
I messaged their brand, Sal Soul, and said, here's a mix, let me know what you think. And he got back to me straight away and was like, oh my God, we absolutely love this mix. We've got an event on in 2 weeks. We want you to play. And I was like, oh, I was made up. But I was like, oh, do you want me to play in front of people? So I messaged him back like, nah, don't worry about it, mate. Get me on in later in the year. Don't mess your event around just for me. Don't worry about it.
No big deal.
But end up playing, opened up for them. By all accounts, everything went well, and the rest is history.
When was that? When did you start?
Must have been 2018-ish.
Smashed it then, haven't you?
Yeah.
Adam lives in Oz now, doesn't he?
He does, and he's smashing
it, yeah. So on his Insta, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got started. What about you, Cal?
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't realise that was Adam's event. Well, fair
There you
play. Me, a bit similar. Started going to events in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
And then when we were at like pre-drinks and stuff like that, I always wanted to be the one on the Bluetooth.
Yeah, nice. That's where it all began, I think, isn't it? The Orcs, yeah.
It was actually our Michael, my little brother. He had a set of decks. He was like getting into it before me. And I had a little go. I thought, this is quite good, this. Put a mix on SoundCloud. Didn't really know what I was doing. None of it was beat matched.
I love that.
Honestly, I was made up with it. I was like, this is sick.
Proper DJing.
I listened back like months later and I was like, none of that was beat matched.
Yeah.
But I thought it sounded sick.
Yeah.
And then just continued doing little mixes, put them on SoundCloud, got into it. And then, so I started in 2018, it was the same as you. But then it was 2020 when properly started to get into it, and we started rolling out Glass and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that was going to be my next question, actually, about Glass. How did that all happen? Because you've been around for years now, and you're absolutely smashing it at the minute, so well done, boys, honestly. It's good to see. And we were just talking before about, like, local brands doing well, and it is great to see, like, the boys getting there. So, yeah, well done, boys. Really good. So, yeah, where did it all begin for Glass?
So, Glass, the concept of Glass was actually rolled out in 2019.
Yeah.
In, like, March. We were sitting in a pub, trying to, like, get ideas together for what this event's going to be, what we're going to do. And we're just sitting there with a pint, and we were like, what should we call it? And then Mark, Taylor,
Oh, yeah.
he just pointed at the pint glass, went, what about Glass? And we were like, I'll go ahead.
Sound.
So that was March 2019.
I never would have thought that, actually. That's boss, yeah.
It was mad.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, nothing got said for ages. So the rest of the year, Mark was saying, like, oh, we're going to have to need this much money to put this event on. And in my head, I was like, fucking hell. I don't really know if I want to put this much money into an event.
Yeah.
But then it came around to January 2020, and then that was when we got the ball rolling, got the logo made, stuff like that. And started, like, planning the first event. We planned it for May 2020, but then COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we just, like, off the cuff, just launched Podglass.
Yeah, right.
There was no planning behind it at all. We just jumped on Skype, pressed record, put it on SoundCloud, and just done that each week.
Nice. I remember them.
Yeah.
We just saying before, you had Melee on at one point, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, we had Melee on.
Yeah.
Josh Haval as well.
Nice.
A few nice guests.
Yeah.
But that was, like, a good way to just get started. Obviously, while we couldn't do events, do little weekly podcasts, and 64 weeks in a run.
Is that how you, 64 weeks?
64 weeks on a run. And then
consistency pays off, doesn't it?
And then we sort of stopped when COVID was lifted, and, like, people had less time for podcasts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we were actually throwing in-person events. Yeah.
Nice. I remember, was it Space Dimension Controller that you booked?
Yeah.
I feel like that. That's when I sort of got onto yours. I think was that in the hold?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember the artwork was heavy for that as well.
Yeah,
it was really good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. Proper stood out like amongst different brands at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't very busy to be honest, but it was a really good night.
Yeah.
The set was unbelievable. He was like mixing from a 112 BPM into like a 124. It was mad.
Wow.
Like, how did you even do that?
Yeah, proper wizard.
And then I jumped on after him and I was like, I've shit myself.
Yeah.
But I smashed it anyway.
It's funny, I remember thinking, I was stood there and he just, Space Dimension, he just played this unbelievable set, and I remember looking at Cal thinking, good luck, lad. That was all I think. I was like, oh. But you did just smashed it. To be fair, it was a belter closing set.
I was going to ask as well then about standout glass parties throughout the years, because you've had some heavyweights, haven't you? What would be your standout sort of moments for the brand?
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because you kind of, I was just talking to Reece before and I was like, it's funny because you look back at the smaller events that we did earlier on that kind of had 20, 30, 40 people, and you think, they were boss them. Like Axel Bowman in Meraki, it weren't the busiest, was it? It was busy-ish, but it weren't like a sellout. But that was kind of like the building blocks, and that was an unbelievable set. And then obviously more recent times, the back end of last year with the Adidas event, Kyle Starkey headlining, and then Demi for Halloween was unbelievable, wasn't it? But I think each one of them's got a special place in your heart, I reckon, just because of the building blocks. That's
growth, isn't it, for the brand?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just start off by saying we messed up because the first two parties we done were sit-down parties. They both sold out.
Okay.
So we're like, how's going to be sound? This is going to be easy.
Wait till people are stood up.
So, So 2021 we planned 5 events from August to December, one every month with like big headliners. Sort of thinking like each event will pay for the next one.
Yeah.
First event came, Reece actually played.
Big old Reece over there.
Hammer was playing and like it didn't sell that well. And we were like, fuck, we've got 4 more of these to come. But I don't regret that at all because each one of them events was actually really good. And one of them that was my favourite was Voigtman and Marty in a Wickham Meraki.
Nice.
About 40 people there in Meraki.
Really? Wow.
Obviously lost a bit of dough, but they went back to back for like the last half an hour and the whole crowd was like right at the front just going for it. And I was like, you know what? The next day I was like, obviously we lost a bit of money, but
the vibe.
That was a great party for the brand. Like,
definitely, yeah.
I made a good mate that night and he said like, that was the best party I went in 2021. I was like,
wow. That's
like,
off them boys,
even though we didn't have that many people there, it still like made a bit of an impact.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than that, more recently, I've got to shout out the trip in Dublin. Just on Friday, just gone.
Just going to talk about that gone,
Our third party in Dublin sold it out at a venue called Yamori Tengu. Wow. Sorry, Yamamori Tengu.
Yeah, nice name though.
Yeah, it's linked to a Japanese restaurant.
Wow.
They had an Asahi vending machine as well.
Oh, nice.
Sick,
yeah.
But that was sold out like half an hour in. It was like full already. Boss lad, I'd like all kids on the dance floor saying to me, I've never seen a crowd like this in Dublin.
Really?
Like,
wow.
Really? Obviously, I don't know because I'm not in Dublin all the time. So to hear it from someone in Dublin was nice to hear.
That's great, that. Well done. How did you get involved with the Island Roots, sort of the brand over there?
So that all started in 2021. Went to ABA Festival. Which is in Belfast. Shout out Belfast.
Liam is over there.
And I met like a bunch of lads from Dublin. It was one of them like went to their afters both nights of the festival.
Nice.
Made like a dead good connection with them all. And it was one of them like where when we were saying bye it was emotional. Then went to ABA again the next year. And they introduced me to their other mate Bob Manzanilla. And made good mates with him. And he's like a DJ in Dublin. And he sort of put the question to me saying like, oh, I'm thinking on starting my own event. What would you think about a Glass Dublin? I was like, no, great shout this. And we just sort of took it from there. And then
nice.
So the connection to Belfast came from AVA. The connection to Dublin came from meeting the Dublin boys at AVA.
Yeah.
And because there's such a connection to Belfast, that's why we wanted to put an event on in Belfast.
Nice.
So I was at AVA last year, 24, with Joe, DJ Debauchery.
Yeah.
And it was the last set, Kerry Chandler was playing, and he put his arm around me and went, definitely do a Glass in Belfast. And I was like, fucking hell, let's
see
do
right.
that.
Yeah. I love that.
Bit of a dream to see it happening next month, to be honest.
And then a sellout. Unbelievable. So did Bob have an event over there before it, or was he sort of fresh, just wanting to make a brand over there?
So he was part of a collective called Foundations Records, who we actually collabed with on Friday.
Yeah.
But like, he was just like a resident kind of thing. He wanted his own thing.
Nice.
So he sort of took the role of leading Glass Dublin.
So good, you know. so nice to see. Where's next though? Have we got any plans for that?
We've got a couple of things in the pipeline, haven't we? So we've got, obviously, locally, we've got, in a couple of weeks, we've got Rapid Tracks.
Nice, yeah.
Collab, Dart label.
Yeah.
Sorry, before that, next Saturday, we've got the Adidas event.
Hats
Supporting
off to that.
Enzo Siragusa and Lauren Lowe-Sung, so that'll be unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then, so we've got the 15th, we've got Rapid Tracks, and then the weekend after, we've got Belfast, Belfast, and then the day after, this is a Everybody Dance exclusive. We've got we're going to a Modern Function in London.
Nice.
I'm going to be hosting an after hours party with them.
Wow, nice
in the cause.
Well
so
done, boys, yeah.
That's what we're looking forward to in the next couple of months, and then we've got a few things in the pipeline for later on in the year. I don't know if you want to say more, Cal. If you want to allude.
Yeah, so after London, the next one is Amsterdam.
Wow.
With Taylor's event,
Nice.
Another
Kirby Glass.
Yeah.
Another
Heard it here
exclusive.
first, guys.
Then in May, we've got 2 stage takeovers of festivals. Jungle Boogie in the Lake District.
I saw that. That'll be amazing, that, you know.
Good little lineup as well.
Yeah, it's nice.
And then the week after, the Baltic one as well.
Nice. This is your year, isn't it? Year of Glass, definitely, yeah.
Mad, to be fair. And
5 years in the making, them. Smashed it, yeah.
And it's so that's obviously just the first half of the year, so we're kind of like then kind of planning what do we do from July onwards. So that's the first half of the tour, and then we've got to try and plan something for the second half of the year. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. It's nice to see. And you know Taylor, you were saying, does he live in Amsterdam now?
Yeah.
He's a good guy, isn't he? So
boss.
is he permanently over there now, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Boss guy, even better DJ.
Oh, unbelievable DJ.
Lad.
We've had him on Everybody Dance, haven't we, in the past, yeah. Belter DJ.
His set at Cave, we threw an event in Cave in December. How good was it, Cal?
He's onto his tunes, isn't he? Like, unbelievable music.
He plays some tunes that I wouldn't even know where to find them. In Davy Jones's locker, I reckon he finds them.
Pulls them out from nowhere. I was just going to ask as well about Adidas. How did that come about? Because that's a massive collab for you, isn't it?
I think that this might be better for you to take over, Cal, because I think you probably know more about it than I do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was in May last year. In the Glass DM's requests, I seen it like a week later. Some girl messaged me saying I'm working on a project with Adidas.
Yeah.
What's your email? We'd love to get you involved if you're interested. I was like, yeah.
Sound, yeah.
Of course.
I was like, this sounds a bit mad. Hope I've not missed the boat.
Could be a spam.
I seen the DM a little bit late. And then he just said to us, like he wanted to do like a party with us. Well, they didn't say they wanted to do a party with us. They wanted us to propose what we would do for a party in collab with Adidas and JD. Gave us a budget, and then we made like some slide deck as a proposal.
Yeah.
Sent it like back and forth a few times, a few changes what they requested. A lot of late nights.
Can imagine, yeah.
Like I was getting home from work and it was just spending all my time.
Yeah.
Like spending all my time working on this. But then there was one weekend I was at Westival. I passed it on to him and I said, lad, just make sure you get this done for Monday, lad.
Deadlines to meet.
Probably one of the most busiest periods of my life. I don't know about yours.
100%.
Yeah.
Trying to juggle normal life, work life, and Glass as well.
Yeah. Wow.
And then in the end, we got an email saying Adidas would like to go ahead with this, and we were like, wow.
That's unbelievable, you know. I was made up when I saw that for you.
I was sitting in the hotel, because I was working away at the time, and I was just sitting in the hotel, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, heads fell off. Yeah.
And so obviously we just like built a nice relationship with them there, and they've asked us to do more stuff. So we've done the promo for the Climate Cool gear at our cave party in December.
Yeah.
Sent us free clubber in there.
Nice.
And obviously getting us involved in this one again next Saturday, which is quite easily the biggest gig.
Oh, unbelievable.
For us individually and as Glass.
Yeah, what a lineup as well. Unbelievable lineup.
And then we did Leeds as well last year. Leeds was part of that as well. Boss, yeah.
Was that with Adidas, that, in Leeds?
Adidas and JD, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. JD. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Smashed it.
Boss.
And this is just the start as well with the brand, so yeah, well done, boys.
Nice one.
Class.
Nice one.
I was going to ask as well, favourite set that you've individually played? So it mightn't have been for Glass, but it might just be like a standout moment in your career as DJs. What would that be?
So, I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I think it was like one of my first sets, I think, when me and Ollie had a brand before I joined Glass, which was Bodega Sounds, and we threw a party at Brick Street. And last minute we shuffled the lineup and Ollie was like, I want you to close that. I was like, oh, no worries, no pressure then. And I think it was like summer. All of our mates were there. We'd actually like sold a fair few tickets and that.
Nice.
And I was absolutely barming it, but it went unbelievably well. And it was just one of those where I was like, I'm
getting somewhere.
I'm actually doing something all right. Yeah. So there was that one as a kind of like an earlier one, and then more recently, JD at Leeds was boss at the JD stage last year, and then even more recently, New Year's Eve last year at Kitchen Street, me, Callum and Ollie played the 3-hour back to back.
That looked unbelievable. I was watching your videos.
It was so good.
Some
like
big tunes are being played.
I said to Cal after it, I was like, that's the most fun I've had behind the decks. It was just, it felt like it just flowed. Do you know what I mean? Like we were all bouncing off each other. Every tune was just seamless. It was that was probably one of my favourite gigs to play.
Boss.
Go on, Cal.
And we got a £50 tip.
There you go. Easy money.
Mine's definitely got to be the gig in Bali that I played. So it was like a little restaurant called Il Salotto.
God.
Walked in, it's just like a normal restaurant. Like I was thinking, how's this a club?
Yeah.
And at like 10 o'clock or something, the DJs come on, and it's like a 360 booth, all crap around the booth.
Yeah.
And by the time I played, I done a solo set from like 12 till 1:30. Easily the best set I've ever played. I was just like in the element.
Yeah.
Crowd were loving it. It was like a mini DC-10.
Wow.
And I was just
probably a good vibe, yeah.
I just turned around. I think one of the people who worked in the bar just tapped me on the shoulder and went turned around and they just pulled behind me.
Oh my God.
I was like, bloody hell, this is rammed.
Yeah.
And then that same fellow was like, if you need any drinks, let me know. There's like a little bar right behind me. And he went, any cocktails, just let me know. And I had like cocktails on tap at the spot.
Nice that. And in Bali as well.
Yeah, and then followed that with like a 3-hour B3B with the other lads who were playing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, to be fair.
Yeah. Big moment for you that then, isn't it?
Yeah. Sick.
Nice. Favourite event that you've ever attended? What would you say as like party goers? Any like standout sets? Or it could even be a glass because you've had that many decent bookings.
I won't go for glass, that's a bit biased.
Okay, fair enough.
Even though we have had some heavy ones. But one of them at Meraki was Kink Live at Meraki September 22. That was unbelievable. They had like some projector screen on the wall.
Yeah.
Like this 360 visual projector.
Wow.
He was doing a live set so you could see what he was doing on the projector.
Wow.
Like on the wall. It was rammed. There was like sweat dripping off the roof.
Yeah.
But lad, it was just sick.
Absolute wizard on the decks, Kink.
That's one I can think of at the moment. I don't know if it's my best one, but it's just one that I can think of off the cuff.
That you really enjoyed, yeah.
I was thinking about this before, and I was thinking, you know what, some of mine go back to what we were talking about earlier, you know, like when you first started going out and like those energy events.
Yeah.
And where you feel like you were out every weekend, and because it was so new, everything was just boss.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like Prime Dennis Sulter in like 2018, 2019 in Invisible Wind, Mall Grab.
Yeah.
Even like music that I wouldn't listen to now, like Green Velvet. I had like the best night of my life watching Green Velvet.
They're the foundations for your music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I watched Carl Cox when church was closing down in Leeds.
Nice.
Carl Cox closed Leeds down. That was boss. In the church, and then probably more recently, I will be biased and just say Demi at Kitchen Street.
Looked unbelievable.
It was boss, and I think it was one of my favourites because just standing there and thinking we've thrown this just made it even better.
Of course, big moment for you. Yeah.
Massive.
Boss that. Of course you can, yeah.
So me and Harry went to the Old Mint Club in Leeds in 2019 as part of their closing parties. Green Velvet back to back eats everything.
We love Green Velvet, don't we?
Yeah. Who doesn't, though, to be fair?
It was meant to finish at 6, but they just carried on playing. And they played like, I don't know, 2 till 6 back to back. Tunes are alright, but then as soon as it went after 6, they started playing well better tunes.
Yeah.
And then at about 7:30, eats everything, bowed out. Green Velvet carried on to like Green Velvet carried on to like 9:30, and he was just playing some of the tunes, like the maddest tunes ever. Me and Harry were just there like,
wow,
what is going on here?
It's like a treat for the ravers who stayed, isn't it? Yeah.
At the end of it, there was about 12 people on the dance floor. We ended up going behind the decks and just watched them seamlessly mixing on 3 CDJs, and we were like, wow, what is going on here?
Velvet
so
on one.
I was thinking, why didn't you play them tunes in the actual event?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Boss that.
Saving them for the proper rave.
Yeah, definitely. Boss moments. Right, last one before we get into the mix, which I can't wait for, by the way. If you had to listen to one song for the rest of your life on a loop, what would it be? Take a minute if you need it.
I feel like you should go first, because I reckon you already know.
Dance music or just any tune?
Any tune. Doesn't matter, yeah.
Oh, two. Well, I've got one definite and then one that I kind of be like, it'll have to be from this band. So Red Hot Chili Peppers are my favourite band. So maybe be a tune from them, but it'd be hard to pick. But I think one that just stands out to me, probably one of the best tunes ever written, What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. I think it's like one of the best lads. Don't get much better than that in terms of just music. It's just unbelievable. So I think smooth, something easy to listen to, nice message behind it. Why not? Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? Exactly.
Definitely.
I came a bit unprepared for this question, to be honest.
Put him on the spot there, sorry.
I am like more of a dance music person in the sense that like I don't listen to so much other stuff. I do like it, but I don't listen to it as much. So one tune that I just absolutely love is Plastic Dreams by JD.
Oh yeah.
The full like 10-minute version. I can just listen to that and just be like, this is unbelievable.
Takes you on a journey.
Proper Ibiza tune as well.
Yeah. Great choices, boys.
Yeah, probably not as an interesting answer as him.
No, it's a heavy shout. Heavy tune.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favourite dance music tunes. So
boss.
I'll go with that.
Perfect. Right, should we get into the mix then?
Let's go for it.
Absolute pleasure, boys. Nice one, Callum.
Thanks for that.
come at me. I leave the bad ones alone. I find the strength in the good times. I made it through on my own. Enough to face my demons. Stand up for myself. I think of people's and feelings. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. and work night and work on and work night and work on and night.
hips are jerking. Grab your partner, move to the music. You got the body, now you gotta use it. Yeah, you know the deal. So I want you to feel. Pump the bass up, make that move. Pay yourself. They're getting this groove, we're getting funky. The beat is working, 9 to 5. Your hips are jerking. Grab your partner, move to the music. You got the body, now you gotta use it. Yeah, you know the deal. So I want you to feel.
can I just say, round of applause to the Glass Boys here. Honestly,
Nice
one of my favourite mixes we've had. That was
Nice one,
unbelievable.
Nice
Proper
one.
party tunes.
Loved it.
Yeah. So we been Everybody Dance. They been Glass. Thank you, everyone.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Nice one for having us, guys.
Yes. Honestly.
Thanks for having us.
Favourite mix I've had. Yeah, honestly.
Can't wait to listen back.
Smashed it, honestly.
Oh, what a start to a Sunday.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Reds do the job and I'll be
There
flipping.
you go, lad. Now,
Are you
overall, no, I'm a blue, mate. Yeah, no.
Are
sorry,
you?
Louise. Yeah, I'm not too arsed now, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because I'm a blue. Maybe because I'm a blue. Honestly, favourite show so far.